to Let's Play Gran Turismo 2, episode 87. Alright, so we have officially completed our first manufacturer in East City, which is Daihatsu, and well, now of course we are going to move on to our second manufacturer in East City, which is Honda. But before I do that, I shall need to sell some cars. And the reason for that is simply because, well, I need the storage space. So, unfortunately, it looks like I'm gonna have to sell my American cars. So, gonna have to sell the Neon, even though obviously I do really like those Bridgestone rims, and unfortunately, it also looks like I'm gonna have to sell both my Ford Ka and also, for one final look of this thing, I am also going to have to sell my Ford Focus. For one last look of my American cars, they have now vanished. And so, as you can see there, I now have enough storage space to do the next 5 events. And also, as well as that, after this, I will need to do some grinding. So, heading up to East City, and as I figured this out alphabetically, the next manufacturer I'm going to head to is Honda. And so, our first event at Honda, and as of which there are 5 events at Honda, the first event I shall need to do is the NSX trophy, followed by the Civic race, then the Type R meeting, and then Challenge S2000 for our final event. And so I'm now going to head down to the bottom, and this is the one I'm going to buy, obviously because it's cheaper. A 1990 Honda NSX. And the reason why I'm purchasing this is because, well, obviously it's the cheapest. So, I now have this thing. And of course, I shall need to do some tuning. Actually no, I don't think I'm gonna need a muffler. But what I am gonna do is put on some engine tuning, because this is something I may need. And well, just because I want to be cautious, I'll get myself the Stage 1 tuning engine just in case, even though I probably don't need it. Because obviously I will be purchasing some sport tyres, and I will also be purchasing myself some weight reduction. Still, I do wonder, does this thing have a racing mod? Oh, okay, it does have a racing mod. Even though, unfortunately, it's only available in 2 colours, but whatever, it's a racing mod. That's all that matters. Even though I don't need it. And, well, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna get myself some new wheels. And so, for me to do that, I'm going to head down to Yokohama. I'm gonna head down to Yokohama, and the rims I'm gonna purchase are, well, actually no, I'm gonna be different with this. I wonder what else there is available in here. Oh, that is nice. That is actually nice. Yeah, I'm definitely getting those. It looks repulsive in a way, but to me at least, I can actually say I respect that. Yeah, it's essentially animosity that I will accept, is basically what I'm saying. And so we shall now head up to our first event, which is the NSX trophy. And 10,000 if we can win this race. And also, furthermore, we do not need a racing mod because obviously this is the only race we are doing, and we are once again going to Seattle. Why does it have to be fucking Seattle? Well, the sooner we get this over with, the sooner I can just stop complaining. Yeah. Although the truth is with me, I am totally feeling unapologetic for this. Because this is not the sort of choice I feel like I could accept. Also, furthermore, we are on the forward course of Seattle Short. So even though obviously this is the shortened course of Seattle, and I am already up into the lead. So even though this is the shortened course of Seattle, one positive I can take out of this is that fortunately it is not Seattle Short reverse. Even though obviously this is not the venue I was wanting to go to with this thing, but whatever. And oh fuck. Okay, that's a wall. Well, I had a feeling I was going to be needing these performance upgrades on, because obviously I just had a feeling that essentially these AI would probably just pretty much be fucking barreling themselves into the corners and just basically trying to take me out, but oh fuck me, I did not expect that to happen. Oh, correction, I was expecting that to happen, I was just caught off guard. Okay, so I need to start paying attention now. Since essentially this is the final lap and I am approaching the final section of the course, and well, my only hope is heading into the final hairpin, these AI aren't going to be the pricks they usually are. Well, I'm only hoping they aren't going to be the pricks they usually are, just basically trying to charge up my inside and just leave me out on the rack. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen this time. And I have won at Seattle. Because I actually thought about this. And in the end... Okay, so we had two 1990 Honda NSXs in this event, considering there was another one. An NSX Type R was in this event from 92, a Type S, a normal NSX, and also a Type S Zero. Gap from... winning margin in the end, 6.5 tenths. Gap from first to sixth, 1.3 seconds. As it was my fellow model of the NSX which rounded out the field. But whatever. Our first and only event at Honda is done. And I have won 10 grand. And since that was the only race at Honda, obviously I am now going to save the replay. Sorry. Save the game first and then save the replay. Just waiting for this to load. There it is. Okay. It is saved. And since I have got replay images of my Daihatsus already, essentially I would imagine those aren't going to be a problem. But anyways, our first and only race of the NSX trophy is now complete. And furthermore, that is also our first event at Honda complete. As next up is the Civic race. But before I do that, obviously I will need to do some grinding, because as you can see down there, I am low on funds. So I will definitely need to do some grinding before I do the next few events. But anyways, in terms of our completion, we are now officially 79.9% complete with this game. And my average win ratio after that one race at Seattle Short is now coming closer to 85%. But anyways, one event is down, 4 events to go. As next up, after I have done some grinding, is the Civic race. So until then, stay tuned for more GT2.